Good morning dear students. Today we are going to start second term. Okay, chapter 1 is numbers. Already we learned about numbers in the term 1. Term 1 we learned about Arabic number system, Indian system, international system. Now we are going to learn about specification of numbers, that is even number, odd number, prime number, composite numbers. Okay, now listen to me. Odd number and even number already you learned in the 5th standard. Once again I recall about odd numbers and even numbers. Listen to me. First we are going to see even numbers. All natural numbers exactly divisible by 2 or all the multiples of 2 or ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Okay, listen to me. The numbers ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. We used to play, okay, you all used to play in the class or outside, odd or even. Yes or no? So odd or even, okay, the first one is considered as odd, okay, 2 is considered as even, okay, 3 is considered as odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. Okay, so the odd numbers ends with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Even numbers ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. It is very easy clue, or else you can go for that multiples of 2 is even number. If it is not the multiples of 2 means it is odd number. Okay. Next, factors. Okay, factors. A factors is a number that divides a given number exactly without remainder. Okay, a factor is a number that divides the given number exactly without remainder. For example, if we go for the 3, okay, 3 will be divided by 1, okay, then you can go in the one table 3 times, there is no remainder. Okay, there is no remainder. So likewise, a factor is a number that divides a given number exactly without remainder. Next point, every number has 2 factors. Okay, every number has how many factors? 2 factors except 1. Okay, so 1 has only 1 factor because 1 can be divided by only 1 table. Yes or no? Yes. 1 can be divided by only 1 table. So 1 alone, okay, it has 1 factor. Okay, other than 1, every number we have 2 factors or 2 or more factors, at least 2 factors. Listen, every number has 2 factors except 1, that 1 and the number itself. Okay, every number has at least 2 factors, that is 1 and number itself. 1 is a factor of all natural numbers. Okay, if you go for any natural number, 1 will be the factor. Okay, 1 will be the factor. For example, 1 is a natural number, for the factor of 1 is 1. That's why it's given 1 is a factor of all natural number. If we go for the 14, okay, for the 14 it will come in the one table, yes or no? So 1 is a factor of all natural number. Other than 1 we have more numbers, but 1 will be the first. Okay, 1 will be the first factor. Now example, I have taken the number 6. Okay, so every number can be written as multiple of number. Okay, every number can be written as multiple of the number, that is factor. So the 6, it will come in the one table, 1 into 6, then 2 table, 2 into 3 also 6, then 3 into, this is 2 table, this is 3 table, 3 2s are 6. The same number, only order changed, so you can stop it. Okay, now write the factors, don't repeat the number 1, 6, 2, 3. Okay, here already repetition only 3 and 2, so I stopped 1, 6, 2, 3. So the number 6 has how many factors? 4 factors. Okay, very easy clue. For every number, okay, we have the 1 is a factor and the number itself. See here, for 6 also 1 and the number itself means the same number 6. Okay, other than that we will have other factors. Okay, so how can you find out? Going by the table. Okay, 2 table or 3 table, you check 1 by 1 table. Okay, clear? Factors, that's why we use this method, multiple of numbers. Okay, multiple of numbers. Once again, I tell about factors. A factor is a number that divides the given number exactly without remainder. Every number has two factors except one, that one and the number itself. One is a factor of all natural number. Next we are going for the prime numbers. Okay, prime numbers very important. Okay, if you know this concept only we can go for the problems. First time you are learning, so listen to me properly. A natural number greater than 1. Natural number starts with 1. Okay, greater than 1 means, okay, compared to 1, okay, other number should be greater. So from 2, okay, from 2 we don't have n. So a natural number greater than 1 having only two factors, okay, having only two factors, 1 and number itself. Okay, a natural number having greater than 1, okay, it has only two factor means that is called prime number. Okay, for example, the 6 has 4 factors, so it is not a prime number. Prime number means it has only two factors, 1 and number itself. Example, see here, sorry, this is 2, okay, 2 has only two factors, it will come in the one table and two table, other table it will not come. Likewise 3, it will come in the one table, 3 table, 5 also, one table, 5 table, here one table, 7 table, one table, 11 table, 1 and 13, 1 and 17, 1 and 19, 1 and 23, 1 and 29, 1 and 31, 1 and 37, 1 and 41, 1 and 43, 1 and 47. Okay, I have written 1 to 50. Okay, you can ask me, 1 is not a prime number because 1 has only one factors. When you have two factors only, you can say that that number is a prime number. For example, I have taken here 3. See here 3 will come in the one table and 3 table. So it has only two factors, so you can tell that this is a prime number. Then 5 will come in the one table and 5 table. So here two factors we have, so this is a prime number. Next to composite number. Okay, if you have more than two factors, more than 2 means 3, 4, 5 factors if you have, that is composite number. Listen to me, a natural number having more than two factors, For example, number 4 will come in the one table and 2 table and 4 table. So how many numbers are here? 3. So 3 factors. If you have more than 2 factors, that is called composite number. If you have only 2 factors, that is called prime number. Okay, this is important point. Listen, 1 is neither prime nor composite. Why 1 is neither prime or nor composite? Because 1 has only one factor. You cannot say that it is prime number, that is composite number. That's why it's mean that neither nor. Neither nor means it's not a prime number also, it's not a composite number also. Then 2 is the smallest even prime number. 2 is the smallest even. Only one even prime number we have, that is 2. Okay, only one even prime number, that is 2. For example, listen to me, I will write 1 to 10. For finding the prime number and composite number. So prime number means 2 factors, composite number means more than 2 factors. Okay, let me find out from the one by one, we can recall it. 1 has how many factors? 1 factor. So it's neither prime nor composite. 2 has only 2 factors, 1 and 2, so it is a prime number. Then 3 has 2 factors. It will come in the one table and 3 table. So it is a prime number. Then 4 will come in the one table, 2 table, 4 table. 1, 2, 4. So it has how many factors? 3 factor means composite numbers. Composite numbers, so double tick. Next 5. 5 will come in the one table and 5 table. It is prime number. 6. Okay, 6. 1 table, 2 table, 3 table, 6 table. 4 factors, composite number. 7, 1 table, 7 table. 8, 1 table, 2 table, 4 table, 8 table. Composite number. 9 also, 1, 3, 9. Composite number. 10 also, 1, 2, 5, 10. Composite number. So easy way to find out the composite prime number is, if it is even numbers, strike out that won't be a prime number. Okay. For example, 2 only one even prime number, 4 will not be a prime number because 4 is a even number. So we don't have any even number as a prime number. So even number means it ends with 2, 4, 6, 8. So it has 4, you can cancel 4, 6, 8, 10. Maximum, all the odd numbers we cannot say as prime numbers, but only the odd numbers will be a prime numbers. Odd number means the number ends with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. But the number 1 is neither prime nor composite number, only 2 is the prime number. Okay, 2 is the smallest even prime number. Okay, remember this is very important. Next we are going for the sum of prime numbers. Sum of prime numbers. Listen to me. Any number can always be expressed as the sum of 2 or more prime numbers. You can take any number, okay, that number can be expressed as sum of prime numbers. For example, 10 I expressed as 3 plus 7. Okay, 3 also prime number, 7 also prime number. Or you can express as 2 plus 3 plus 5. 2 also prime number, 3 also prime number, 5 also prime number. Maximum prime numbers are odd number. Only one even number is there, that is 2. Okay, maximum, okay, prime numbers are odd. Okay, but you cannot tell all the odd numbers are prime numbers. But odd numbers will be a prime number. Now we are going to see twin primes. Twin means 2. Okay, prime numbers, primes. A pair of prime numbers whose difference is 2. Okay, a pair of means 2 numbers whose difference is 2. Okay, if you write any 2 number, the 2 number difference is 2. The 2 numbers must be a prime number. For example, 5 and 7 both are prime numbers, difference is 2. Likewise 11 and 13, okay, difference is 2, both are prime numbers. I can write as 3 and 5 also, okay, 3 and 5 difference is 2, okay, both are prime numbers. Okay, this is called twin prime numbers, difference by 2, the pair of number must be a prime number. Okay, it is 1 mark. Next, prime triplet. Triplet means 3 numbers. Triplet means 3 numbers. 3 numbers must be a prime number. Okay, same method only. Okay, a set of 3. Consecutive means continuous. Okay, continuous prime numbers differing by 2. The only one prime triplet is 3, 5, 7. Okay, continuous prime numbers are 3, 5, 7. We don't have any other prime number, only one prime triplet. The prime triplet is 3, 5, 7. Okay, here we have so many numbers for the twin primes. Here prime triplet only we have 1, 3, 5, 7. This is also differed by 2. Next, divisibility rules. Okay, divisibility rules are very important to go for the division. Okay, easy division. Now listen to me. We have for 2, 3, 9, 4, 8, 6, 11 and 5 and 10. Okay, easy method. Seeing the number, how to find out. Okay, it may be 1 lakh, 1 crore. Okay, so many numbers it may be. Okay, seeing the number even we can find out easily. This is like a clue. So listen to me properly. If its ones place is divisible by 2. Okay, ones place means the ending place. Okay, last digit, if it is divisible by 2, that is divisibility by 2, or ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Okay, 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. For example, 30,468. Okay, see the ones place alone, it ends with 8, so it is divisible by 2. Okay, you can tell with the clue. Okay, so see the last digit. Next, divisibility by 3. Divisibility by 3. If the sum of its digit is divisible by 3. See here, sum of digit. Okay, what number is given, find out, add the digit, that digit must be divisible by 3. For example, here 531, add 5 plus 3 plus 1, 9, divisible by 3. Okay, 3 table how many times? 3 times. So this is divisible by 3. Okay, clear? So sum of its digits divisible by 3. Same method only for the 9. 3 and 9 rules are same. Sum of its digit is divisible by 9. Okay, if you have lengthiest question, okay, lengthiest number, okay, it's very difficult to find out either it's divisible by 3 or 9. So seeing this clue, you can find out sum of its digit divisible by 9. So take the digit number is 153. 153 add 1 plus 5 plus 3, 9. 9 will divisible by 9. So this is divisibility by 9. Okay. So 3 and 9 are rules are same. Okay. If the number is divided by 3 means that number must be divided by 9 also. The number is divided by 9, it will be divided by 3 also. Okay. 9 and 3 is same. Remember this, just add the number. 9 means divisible by 9, 3 means divisible by 3. Next, divisibility by 4. 4 and 8 are same. 4 and 8 are same. Listen to me. If the last 2 digits of the given number is divisible by 4. Divisible by 4. If last 2 digits of your number are zeros, then also it's divisible by 4. Okay, last 2 digit alone you see. Okay, if you have 9 digits or 10 digit, it doesn't matter. Okay, last 2 digit alone you see it. Okay, here the number example 71,628. Last 2 digit, what is that? 28. 28 divided by 4. Okay, 4 table 28 it will come. Yes or no? So it is divisible by 4. If you have 2 zeros in the last digit. Okay, if you have 2 zeros in the last 2 digits, it is also divisible by 4. It is also divisible by 4. This is for the example. Okay. Next, divisibility by 8. By 8 also same method. If the last 3 digit, okay, here for the 4 you have to see last 2 digit. For the 8 you have to see last 3 digit. Last 3 digits of the given number divisible by 8. Likewise, if the last 3 digits of your numbers are zeros, the last 3 digits of your numbers are zeros, then also it's divisible by 8. Here 3 digits, 984. 984 divided by 8. 8 table. 8 ones are 8. Here 9 is there. 8 ones are 8. Remainder 1, carry over to the next term, 18. Okay, 18. Minimum how many times it will come? 2 times 16. So remainder 2, 24. 24 will come in the 8 table 3 times. In the last digit you should not have any remainder. Okay, last digit. See here, after 24 I don't have remainder. So it will come 123 times. It is divided by 8 table. So the given number is divisible by 8. Okay, if it is last 3 digits are zeros also, it is divisible by 8. Okay, 4 means last 2 digit, 8 means how many digits you will see? 3 digits. Don't forget this clue. Next we are going to see divisibility by 6. Divisibility by 6. If it's divisible by both 2 and 3, both 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is divisible means it is divisible by 6. 2 means what will you see? Last digit. Yes or no? Last digit must be ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. The digit ends with 8. So it is divisible by 2. Same number, go for the 3 also. 3 means what will you do? Sum of its digit. Okay, add the digit 1 plus 3 plus 8. 1 plus 3 plus 8 is 12. 12 divided by 3. Okay, 3 table 12 will come. So it is divisible by 3. So 2 and 3 is satisfied. Yes or no? So we can tell 138 is divisible by 6. 138 is divisible by 6. 2 and 3 satisfied means it is divisible by 6. Next, divisibility by 11. 11 is different. Listen to me properly. If the difference between the sum of alternative. What is mean by alternative? For example, when you write the exam, we ask you to sit alternatively. Okay, sit alternatively means, for example, the first chair, okay, second and 3, 4 we have. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so alternative means leaving 1. So 1, 2 leave it, 3 you can sit, 4 you will leave. Okay, so alternative means, okay, leaving 1 and going other. Okay, so alternative digits of the number either 0 or divisible by 11. Okay, so take the alternative numbers. So 2 and 3 are alternative, yes or no? So this alternative numbers add 2 plus 3, 5. Here this alternative add, I put wrong symbol, okay, 2 plus 3, 5. If you go for the difference, the answer will be 0. Okay, so either 0 or divisible by 11. Okay, it must be either 0 or divisible by 11. I got 0. So 2233 is divisible by 11. Once again, I tell about this. If the difference between the sum means adding, sum of alternative digits of the number either 0 or divisible by 11. Okay, 2 plus 3, 5. Here this also 2 plus 3, 5. 5 minus 5, 0. It's divisible by 11. Next we are going for the divisibility by 5 and 10. Divisibility by 5. If it's ones place, okay, ones place means last ones place is either 0 or 5. Okay, 0 or 5. For example, okay, 515. Okay, the ones place, this is ones place. Ones place ends with 5. So it is divisible by 5. Next, 10,350. 10,350. The ones place is 0. So it is also divisible by 5. Very easy. Likewise only for 10. For 10 only we must have 0. If it's ones place is 0. If it's ones place is 0. Example, 13,580. The ones place is 0. So it is divisible by 10. Okay, you can tell the ends with 0 is divisible by 5 also, divisible by 10 also. Ends with 0. Okay, if it is ends with 5, only you can tell that it's divisible by 5. Next we are going to see the divisibility rules are over. The divisibility rules are very, very important to identify, okay, it will come in which table, 2 table or 3 table or 5 table, okay, which is mostly used only, we learn the rules. Now we are going to see the prime factorization. Okay, we learned factors, we learned prime numbers. Prime numbers, okay, we are going to use only prime numbers as your factors. That's why it's called as prime factorization. Okay, expressing as a product of factor. Expressing as a product of factor that all prime numbers, all prime numbers. It's very, very important, prime factorization. You will learn till the 12th standard, very basic thing. Okay, you must know the prime numbers, you must know the factors. Expressing as a product of factor that are all prime numbers. We have 2 methods. The first one is division method. The division is normally we used to divide the numbers. Yes or no? That method only we are going to follow in this, but using only prime numbers. So I am taking example as number is 16. Number is 16. I am going to divide. The division will be like this, L method. Okay. So divide by prime numbers. Okay. Remember once again, prime number starts from 2, 3, 5, 7. Only say the odd numbers, don't go for the even numbers. 7 after, 9 is the odd number, but 9 is not a prime number. Next odd number is 11, 13, 13 after 15, 15 is not a prime number, 17, 19. It will be going on, at least memorize these numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Okay, using this only we are going to divide the number 16. Okay, you know that miss it will come in the 8 table, but we should use only the prime number. So I am going to follow the prime numbers starting from 2. Okay, to the smallest number you can go. So I am going to start from the 2. How many times it will come in the 60? 2 table 8 times. 8 again 2 table 4 times. 2 4s are 8. 4 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 1. Till the 1 you should do it. Okay, till you get the 1, but this 1 will not be taken as a prime number. These are called factors. These are called factors. So the 16 can be written as product of number 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Product means multiple sign. Product of prime numbers. Product of prime numbers. This is called the division method. Next we have factor tree method. Okay, when you see the tree, we have more branches. Yes or no? Likewise here also for the factors, okay, we have branches. That's why it's called factor tree method. The same number, let me take 16. Okay, 16 factors. So factor means you have to write like this only. Okay, already we learned factor tree method. So it will be going on like branches. 16 can be written as 2 table, 2 8s are. 2 8s are 16. Then 2 will come in the 1 table only. 2 is a prime number, so you can stop it. 2 is a prime number, you can stop it. 8 is a composite number, so you should not have composite number, only you should have prime number. So 8, you are going as branches. 8 you can write as 2 into 4. 2 into 4. 2 is a prime number, so you can stop it. 4 is not a prime number. You can write the 4 as 2 into 2. The answers encircle it. don't encircle the 8 and 4. 8 and 4 is composite number. Factor tree method also we should use only the prime numbers. The factors of 16, 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, see the answers will be same. The both methods are correct, but in the higher classes we will follow only the division method. Factor tree method will not be followed everywhere, because when you go for the lengthiest number, 5-digit number or 4-digit number, the space will be occupied more. So we will follow the division method. It is very easy also understanding method. Okay, now listen to me. Our introduction part is over. Now take your book. We are going for the exercise 1.1. Once again, I recall about what are the things we learned in the introduction. First we learned even numbers, odd numbers. Even numbers ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9. Next we learned about the prime numbers, factors. First factors, prime numbers, composite number, sum of prime numbers, twin primes, prime triplet. Next divisibility rules. Now we are going to see the exercise 1.1. So exercise 1.1, page number 11. First one, Phillips. Option 1, the number of prime numbers between 11 and 16. Between 11 and 16, how many prime numbers they are asking? Okay, if you have your book, kindly take your book. We have the sieve of Eratosthenes method. Eratosthenes method is, why this called of sieve of Eratosthenes method? Listen, this method is very easy and understandable to find your prime numbers. 1 to 100 we have the boxes in the page number 6. Okay, strike out the prime number. Okay, sorry, strike out the composite numbers. Composite numbers means even number. Strike out the even numbers easily. For example, 11, 12. Let me write and explain you. It will be very easy. So listen to me, 11 and 16, between 11 to 16, I have written the numbers. So 11 and between 11 and 16, so 11 will not be there, 60 also you should not take. Now listen to the concept, only we are going to pick the prime numbers. We are going to pick the prime numbers. So prime number, which means the number ends with 2, 4, 6, 8, 0 is even number. Even number will not be a prime number. So ends with 2, 4, 6, 8, 0. You strike out. See here 2, strike out fully. 4 ends with 6. Strike out. Ends with 8. Strike out. Ends with 0. Strike out. So now next we are going to see the odd numbers only we have. The odd numbers, every odd numbers we cannot tell as a prime number. Okay. So go from here, start from here. 13 is a prime number. 15, it will come in the 1 table, 5 table. So it is not a prime number, strike out. 17, only in 1 and 17. 19, prime number. Here, 13, 17, 19 prime number. Next start from 21 to 30. 21 will come in the 3 table, 7 table. So 21 is not a prime number. 23 only in the 1 and 23 table, prime number. 25 5 table. So it's not a prime number. 27 3 table because 2 plus 7 9. Next to 29 is a prime number. 31 see here 2 table it will not come, 3 table also no. So it is a prime number. 33 3 plus 3 is 6. So 6 will come in the 3 table, it is not a prime number. 35 ends with 5 means it will not come in the under prime number. 37 prime number. 39 3 plus 9 12, it's not a prime number. 41 listen, 41 will not come in the 2 table because they ends with 1. 4 plus 1 5, 5 will not come in the 3 table, it's not come in the 4 table also. So because the number ends with 41, so it is a prime number. 43 prime number. Next to 47 also prime. 4 plus 7 is 11. Okay, 11 will not come in the 3 table, prime number. 49 will come in the 7 table. 7 sevens of 49, not a prime number. 51 5 plus 1 is 6. So it is in 3 table, it's not a prime number. 53 prime number. Next to 57 5 plus 7 is 12. It will come in the 3 table. 59 will not come. So pick up the numbers 13, 17, 19, 3 numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So totally the question is the number of prime numbers. So how many numbers are there? Prime numbers are 12. Okay, prime numbers are 12. Next question number 12. So the next option 2. (29) and a dash are twin primes. Twin primes means difference by 2. So 29 after, if you add 2, what number will come? 31. 29 plus 2 is 31. So the difference is 2. So 31 is the answer. Twin prime means difference by 2. Option 3. 3753. It's divisible by 9. Okay, every number if it is divisible by 9 means it is divisible by 3 also. We learn the rules. So it is divisible by 3. The answer is 3. Option 4. The number of distinct prime factors, smallest 4 digit number. Smallest 4 digit number. So smallest 4 digit number is 1000. Smallest 4 digit number is 1000. Smallest digit is 0. Okay, 0 we cannot write as first here, first place. So I have written as 1. The smallest 4 digit is, okay, 1000. 1000. The number of prime factor, the question. Distinct means different. The word distinct is different. What is that? Different. So different prime factors we have to write. How many numbers are different prime factors? Go for the prime factor. 5000, 2 table, 5, 2 times, remainder 1, 10, 5, 0, 0. Again 2 table. Again 2 table. So here 2 table will it come? Yes. Here 1. Then 5 will come 2 times, remainder 1, it became as 10, 10 how many times? 5 times, 0 right as it is. Okay, next again we can go on the 2 table. Okay, 12. 12 how many times? 6 times. Here 5, 2 times. Remainder 1, 5. Okay, now the number ends with 5. Number ends with 5. So it will not come in the 2 table. Number ends with 5 means which table is easy? 5 table. So 5, 6 is here, 5 ones are 5, remainder 1 carry over to the next term, it is 12. 12 how many times will come in the 5 table? 2 times, the remainder 2 carry over to the next term, became as 25, 25 5 times. Again 5 table, 12, okay, you cannot take 1 digit because the 1 will not come in the 5 table, so we are taking as 2 digits. Okay, so here also I took as 2 digit because 1 will not come in the 2 table. 2 times, remainder 2, 25, 5, 5 table, 5, 5 table, 1. Till the 1 we will do it. These are the product of factors, different factors. What are the different factors? 2 and 5. So how many numbers are given? How many number of factors are there? 2. So the answer is 2. Answer is 2. Okay, clear? So the number of distinct prime factors of the smallest 4-digit number. So different prime factors, 2 and 5 only is repeated. So how many factors are there? 2 factors. Likewise, the sum of distinct prime factors option 5, sum of distinct prime factors of 30. Prime factors, same method. 2 table, 30, 1, remainder 1, 5. 2 table will it come? No. 3 table, 3 5s are 50, then 5. Sum of prime factors. So add 2 plus 10. The answer is 10. So remaining problems we will see in the next class. Question number 1 is over. Make sure memorize the rules of divisibility and prime numbers, composite numbers, very important. So you must know the prime numbers, try to memorize the prime numbers. Okay, very easy only, you can understand the concept. If you memorize, okay, it will be very useful to go for the applying division method. Thank you dear students.